Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you how to get a list of failed or unreachable hosts from Ansible. Now Ansible doesn't do this by default. You might think you can get this from ping or from wait for, but as soon as Ansible can't contact a node, it gets forgotten about and you can't use register to then use that to generate output. It only shows you the successful connection attempts. So what I'm going to show you today is going to be quite useful, niche use case, but this might come up, and if it does, this is how to do it. Let's get started. Everything you need today is in this gist. All the commands I'm going to use, the playbook examples, it's all in there. And the URL for this gist is in the video description down below. So check it out. The demo is based on a Stack Overflow question and answer from Vladimir. The link is in the gist. So just pop on there and you can have a look at the original question. No problem. So my setup is incredibly simple. This is my host file. I've got 5 servers that I definitely cannot connect to. I've got one Ubuntu server that is up and running, and these are my variables. If you think that you could do this with ping or wait for, you'd probably be thinking along the right lines. When I first did it, that's what I thought as well. But if we try and run ping, this is just my simple ping playbook. Nice and simple. We're going to run it now. We're going to see the results. And what will happen is when we register the ping results, all it will show us is the successful pongs. It won't show us any of the unreachable hosts. So although you can see it in the list, you can see them at the bottom as unreachable, you can't use that as a registered variable. You can't take that and do something with it. All you see is the pong. That is it. So to use that, you'd have to cut and paste at the bottom, put it into a file, orc it, or just delete text, or just cut and paste the text you want, and then you could use it going forward. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we're going to generate a list of unreachable or failed hosts in its own file. That's what we're doing. So Ansible has this wonderful thing called magic variables or special variables. And the two that we're most interested in today are the Ansible play host and the Ansible play host all. Now, if you have a quick read of what it does, you can see that the Ansible play host lists a host in the current play, but if it's failed or unreachable, it gets excluded from the list. And then the other one is the Ansible play host all, and that is everything that you're running against, irrespective of whether it is excluded or failed or successful. It's all in there. So when it comes to looking at the playbook, what we're going to do is we're going to sort of create this block, and we're going to use the two variables, the Ansible play host all and the Ansible play hosts, and we're going to do a difference between those two lists. And then of the difference, we're going to then create another file, which I'm going to call result.txt, and that's going to be where all of the differences are. So what happens is the Ansible play host basically gets removed from the list, and all you're left with are the failed or unreachable nodes. That then goes into my results.txt file. Let me show you now. So you can see it running. You can see that it's generating the list. So this is everything. And then this is the successful one. And it takes the successful one out of the list of all, and then it puts that in the results.txt file. So let's have a quick look at the file. And there we go. We've got server 1 through 5. And that's what I'm expecting. That is all the failed or unreachable hosts. So what you see listed on the screen is replicated in that file. So there's a way to extend the playbook, and the way I'm extending it is I'm taking that file and I'm going to basically add a comma unreachable to it. So in my use case, I need to be able to put this into a spreadsheet. I'm already collecting a whole lot of server information already, but if I left out the unreachable servers, that list would be incomplete, and I might end up giving a list to someone of 100 servers. 4 might be missing because they're unreachable, and it means that they're going to go off, use that list, run whatever they need to run, but they won't do it against 4 servers because at the time I was looking, they were unreachable. So I don't want to get caught up in that mistake. I need them to know that they're unreachable so that they can go back and check them and that they're on the list. And it just means that the host list is a full list of servers as opposed to missing off servers because Ansible forgets about them as soon as it sees it. So now when we run this through, we add in the extra code, we run it through, and this time I create result1.txt. And this file contains, again, the same information, but a comma unreachable in it. So have a look. So if we cap the results, result 1, we can see that we now have the server name, comma unreachable. So you can just take that, put that into a spreadsheet or a report along with all of your other nodes, put it in order as like sort it. You'll know exactly which servers are reachable or unreachable or successful or unsuccessful. So that is pretty much it today. I hope you found this useful. If you like what I do, give the video a like, give me a follow, and I'll see you in the next video.